Do you want to work on your spoken French but don't have anybody to practice with? Don't worry, I am here to help. If you want to see fast improvement in your ability to speak and understand French, the best thing you can do is to concentrate on the specifics of spoken French. And this is exactly what we specialize on here at Comme, Française. So join me in today's lesson for a bit of pronunciation practice. C'est parti! French letters can be frustrating. For instance, these two letters. They don't look very different, they don't sound very different, and yet they represent two different vowel sounds. One is E, the one with l'accent aigu. L'accent aigu is the mark on the top of the letter going right and up. And you pronounce it with a smile. E. The other one is with l'accent grave. L'accent grave is the mark on the top of the letter going right and down. You pronounce it with a more open mouth. Can you hear the difference? Which one am I pronouncing right now? E. Okay, that was not so hard, was it? Now, let's try with real examples. For each of the next few words, try to find out if I pronounce the sound E or the sound E. Une fée. Une fée. Une fée. So, which one is it? Okay, it's une fée. Un fait. Un fait. Can you guess? Un fait with the E sound. La mairie. La mairie. La mairie. La mer. La mer. La mer. Le danger. Le danger. Le danger. Tu es là? 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 You might have noticed something here. There are two main problems with the sounds E and E in French. The first one is that they can be spelled in many different ways. But you have been learning French for some time already. So you know that, of course, there is a ton of exceptions everywhere. But then we run into the second problem. Many French speakers, depending on their accent and where they grew up in France, will pronounce the E sound like an E sound. And many small words are pronounced indifferently E or E. For example, tu es or tu es, tu es, tu es. It just depends on the weather, the time of the day, the accent, the context. Il est, for he is. Il est, same. Des, for several, same. Les, depends on the people. Le lait or le lait, same. I know it's horrible. So it's all blurry, except for some cases where you have to pronounce it properly. There are some rules to help you to know when it is not up to you to decide. When you have to pronounce it E or E. You will find it in the written lesson for today in the resources over at my website. For instance, you have to pronounce E in bonne année, happy new year. Or tu vas manger ça? Are you going to eat this? Tu vas manger ça? And you have to mark the E in something like quelle fête, what a party, quelle fête. But okay, it is confusing, so let's recap for today. First, E and E are two different sounds in French. They both have different spellings. 2, we can use one or the other in many words without problem. 3, but in some cases, we have to use one of them specifically, otherwise it sounds weird. But 4, don't worry too much about sounding weird anyway. Here, French people will understand what you're saying. You're not going to make embarrassing mistakes with the E and the E sounds. It's just your accent. We accept it and everyone has one. But what is important here is that you hear the difference between E and E. This way, you have the tools to understand everyday spoken French when you hear it. So for now, let's practice together. Let's practice together right now. Repeat after me. E, E, E. Le Père Noël. Le Père Noël. L'épicier with 2 E sounds. L'épicier. L'épicier. Good. C'est une belle journée pour marcher. We have 2 E and 2 E. C'est une belle journée pour marcher. C'est une belle journée pour marcher. And now, c'est une belle journée pour marcher with the E sound in C. C'est une belle journée pour marcher. Here for c'est, it is, we can use the E sound and say c'est, or the E sound and say c'est. We just use what is easier to pronounce. And finally, j'ai un bon métier with all E sounds. J'ai un bon métier. J'ai un bon métier. And then, j'ai un bon métier. J'ai un bon métier. Here, as we just saw, j'ai and j'ai are both acceptable to say I have. Congratulations! Now you can pay attention to French pronunciation and how French people use E and E in their conversations in real life or in French TV shows. And that's the kind of exercise that you will find in my longer courses. We have programs from intermediate to advanced, such as French vocabulary and pronunciation, or the 30-day French challenge almost every month. They're all very fun with our lovely community of very kind Francophiles, and they're designed to help you find the confidence to speak whatever life throws at you. You will find more in the link below the video. Check them out or keep watching to get your next session of French pronunciation practice with me. Click on your screen right here to keep learning spoken French. I will see you in the next video. Allez, à tout de suite.